November 29, 2025. Stockton, California, what began as a joyful child's birthday party, ended as one of the most disturbing mass shootings the city has ever seen. A backyard filled with balloons, laughter, and family, suddenly transformed into a war zone. No warning. No mercy, and as investigators peeled back the layers of this tragedy, what they uncovered left even seasoned detectives shaken. Tonight, we break down the Stockton Birthday Massacre, the timeline, the victims, the unexpected twist, and the chilling motive hiding in plain sight. It was supposed to be a simple Saturday gathering at a small, cheerful backyard in a quiet neighborhood off Holman Road. 30 guests, friends, parents, and children who came to celebrate 6-year-old Maya, a little girl who loved unicorns and glow-in-the-dark balloons. The party started at 3 p.m., music playing, kids running around the yard, the smell of grilled food filling the air. A perfectly ordinary California afternoon. But neighbors later recalled something strange, a dark-colored SUV passing by the house multiple times, slow, silent, unsettling. No one could imagine what was coming. At 5:42 p.m., just as the sun dipped below the rooftops, witnesses heard a sound they thought was fireworks. Then came the screams. Gunfire ripped through the backyard. Rapid. Controlled. .2 masked shooters jumped from the SUV and opened fire toward the crowd, adults and children alike scrambling for cover. A father shielded his son. A mother dragged 3 kids behind a bounce house. The birthday girl was rushed indoors by her aunt as bullets shattered windows. Within 40 seconds, more than 35 rounds were fired. By the time the shooters escaped, 4 people were down, and 2 were in critical condition. It should have been a celebration. Instead, it became chaos, confusion, and heartbreak. When Stockton police and ATF agents arrived, they immediately recognized something chilling. This wasn't random, this was targeted. Shell casings were grouped, the shots were intentional, and the attackers seemed to know the layout of the home. Officers checked cameras along the street, and that's where they found the first lead. The same SUV seen circling hours earlier. But the case twisted even deeper when detectives discovered a third suspect, someone who never fired a weapon. Someone connected to the family. Someone who had been inside the house earlier that day. Detectives traced the SUV to a storage unit, rented under a fake name but paid for with a stolen debit card. Inside, they found masks, empty ammunition boxes, burner phones, and one shocking piece of evidence. A birthday invitation, the same one the family had printed for the party. This wasn't a coincidence that it was personal. Investigators began questioning extended family, friends, and old acquaintances, and that's when they uncovered a hidden conflict, one most people at the party didn't even know existed. The child's uncle, Eric, had recently cut ties with a small local group involved in illegal firearm trading that he had testified anonymously in a separate investigation, hoping to protect his family. But someone found out. The shooters weren't after the party, they weren't after the children, they were after him. And they chose the party because they knew he would be there, surrounded, distracted, and vulnerable. But here's the twist, he wasn't even present that day. He had fallen sick and stayed home. The hit was ordered, but the intended target never showed up, leaving innocent families to suffer the consequences. The Stockton community was shattered, vigils were held, families demanded justice, and survivors struggled with trauma, especially the children. Little Maya asked her mother why the loud noises ruined her birthday. Parents struggled to explain what happened without destroying their children's sense of safety. The house where it all occurred still shows bullet marks on the fence, scars the family chose to keep as a reminder of resilience. But despite the pain, despite the fear, the investigation continued, determined to bring closure. 2 suspects were eventually arrested, caught in Nevada after trying to flee state lines, but the mastermind, the one who planned the attack, remains unidentified. Authorities believe he is still in California, still evading capture, and still connected to the illegal network that wanted the uncle silenced. Which leaves one haunting question. Was this the end of the Stockton Birthday Massacre? Or just the beginning of something darker? This case serves as a chilling reminder that violence doesn't always strike in alleyways at night, sometimes, it walks right into the places meant for joy, for family, for children. If you want more deep dive true crime stories like this, make sure to subscribe. Your support helps this channel continue uncovering the stories the world needs to hear. Stay safe, stay aware, and I'll see you in the next video.